Welcome to the Success Sensei podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
Bowing in. This is Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Today I'm talking about, is it okay to have a rant? And this is episode 211. Welcome to the Friday Blitz.
The Success Sensei, Friday Blitz coming at ya.
Is it okay to have a rant? Well, sure, of course it is. The answer is yes. So it's a very easy question, but it's just about how you go about it. So what the hell is a rant? Well, a rant is a moan or to complain or to give out. It's to spit some fairly toxic words out sometimes. It's basically a build-up of anger. Now, there is a way to handle it and there's a way not to handle it. You can't deny your anger. It's going to manifest itself in some other way that's ultimately going to hurt physically or emotionally someone else or even yourself. It can build up and it's not healthy. But you know what? As we've discussed before, you're a normal human being that's going to feel and have all kinds of different emotions. No matter how happy you are, no matter how positive you are, sometimes you are going to need a rant. Sometimes you are going to need to moan and complain and give out and be angry. But it's just the way that you do it. So if you have a close friend or a family member, you can literally ask them if it's okay that you have a rant. Now, if they are a very close friend and they're a very close family member, that rant and that complaining can be toxic. You can use and say things that you would never say in normal society, and they won't judge you for it. They will simply let you get it off your shoulders, and you can return the favor. And sometimes that is very therapeutic, to use all kinds of profanity and curse words that aren't even invented, just to get it off your chest, just to offload your problem so that you can then move on. Don't take it out on a low-level employee who has absolutely no control in the situation that's possibly the form of your anger. Now, another way, if you don't have somebody that you could vent to like that, you can always write it down, even the process of writing it down. Now, if it's going to be an angry email, take your time before you send it. Maybe don't send. Maybe don't be drinking while you're doing this, because you might actually you might regret it if you send it off. But certainly write it down. You can always then burn it. You can make a ritual out of it if you want. You can burn it and release it and forget it and move on from it. That's another way of doing it. Coming from a combat sports background, hitting the bag is very therapeutic and is a great way to balance out your aggression. You don't even have to hit the bag with aggression, but it's a great stress buster. Even working out or playing sports. But just make sure, I said playing sports, make sure that you don't take your frustration out on, a competitor or an opponent and you end up doing damage to them, which again, you're going to regret. So put it into the activity and not into your opponent, unless of course you're from a fighting background. But the whole objective is to get it out, not to hold it in, to get it out in some kind of a way that's not dangerous, it's not hurtful to anybody, and to ultimately forget it and to move on. That's what you're trying to do. To deny your feelings and to have pent up anger, it's only going to manifest itself later on in the future. You need to make peace with those emotions. You need to release them. You need to be able to forgive yourself, and you need to be able to move on, forget about it, put it behind you, and get back to being positive, which hopefully for you is your default mode, because that would be great if that was your default mode, and all these temporary moans, rants, giving out, anger, is exactly that. It's just temporary. So I hope that kind of helps you. If you want to have a rant, let me know. Message me anytime on the successsensei.com and I will listen. Thank you for listening. I'm Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.